and we lit again. Gleek, 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 gleek. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. You hear me? Yeah, man. Tune in on this thirsty Thursday, March 30th, 2023. You hear me? Tune in, tune in, tune in. Shout out that TNT gang. 19,000K plus subscribers in the building. You hear me? Yeah, I'm representing the TNT gang. You see the t-shirts right there. Be a part of the gang. You know what I'm saying? Get down with the gang. Tap that like notification and subscribe button. We live and we lit. We got a lot to cover. You know what I'm saying? I like to do it as fast as possible. Get y'all the vibes and get y'all updated and get y'all moving about y'all day. I'm up early. You hear me? Early with y'all this morning, yo. One of the real ones with y'all right now, giving it to you, letting you know all the vibes you need to know. So I'm just giving y'all a second to tune in, and we about to start in a second, yo. Hold on 2 seconds, yo. We getting there. I'm just pulling everything up. I need everybody to hit my chat if y'all want a giveaway. Hit the chat, man. Giveaway coming soon. Hit the chat. Hit the chat. You already know. Yeah, so we about to get straight to it, you know what I'm saying? We're going to follow up from one of my stories yesterday to spark it off. You hear me? Yesterday I reported on that Nashville shooting, you know, that tragic Nashville shooting that occurred about 2 days ago where 6 individuals lost their lives, 3 9-year-olds and 3 faculty staff members, and it was committed by a transgender named Audrey Hale, you know, who attended the school previously but was 28 years old at the time. If y'all late to the party and y'all need to get updated with the vibes, please tune into my channel right here. Hit the live section like you see right there. Go click this video right here that I released yesterday, and it's going to give you all the vibes on that. Once again, we're still extending our thoughts and prayers all the way down to those people in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? I spoke a lot about it yesterday, but this comes from a classmate who got a suicide note from the shooter, Audrey Hale, and who tried to alert the suicide hotline, but it was too late. Just giving you guys an update, also trying to clear her name.
Coverage continues tonight as we hear from one of the suspect's former basketball teammates who tell us that she received a message from Audrey Hale just before this tragedy. That friend, in turn, called police. Fox 17 News' Amanda Chan looking into the response from the non-emergency number to see if that response could have been handled more quickly.
Scott, this former teammate tells me the messages she received from the suspect just moments before the shooting.
All right, so she got this right before the shooting.
Now she's trying to process everything, especially getting the help that she tried to get. Avriana Patton says she received a message.
Her name is Avriana Patton. Avriana Patton.
From Audrey Hale, the 28-year-old suspect, Monday morning, a little after 10. These are the messages Patton received. The suspect saying, "I'm planning to die today. This is not a joke. You'll probably hear about me on the news after I die. I don't want to live. I've left more than enough evidence behind." Patton immediately sent a screenshot to her dad. Her dad told her to call the suicide prevention hotline based on the messages Hale sent. But
also, it says, "I want to tell you first because you are the most beautiful person I've ever seen and know all my life."
Patton says the hotline told her to call deputies since staff can only help if the person calling is suicidal. The Davidson County Sheriff's Department told Patton to call the non-emergency number. She called at 10:14 where she told us she was on hold for about 7 minutes.
Nobody ever came. And then maybe like an hour and a half later, I received another phone call. And they were saying, okay, we're going to send somebody. And I was like, oh, I thought you guys were sending somebody initially.
No one ended up coming to her home until a little after 3 p.m., hours after police say Hale killed 6 people.
I just couldn't believe it. Like, and then the fact to know that I did, you know, I tried to reach out, you know, not even knowing that it was her. I don't know.
I reached out to the National Suicide Prevention Hotline.
Pay attention, take notes. We're going to reach
out
to
ask about typical protocol if someone is calling on behalf of another person. I am waiting on a response. But on the website, you can see what to do if a friend or loved one needs help. Saying never keep it a secret if a friend tells you about a plan to hurt themselves. Call 988 so that you can find out what resources are available in your area. I also reached out to the director of Nashville's emergency communications to ask about the response time. Director Stephen Martini tells me there were a high number of calls coming in about the shooting at the same time as non-emergency calls. A
Not properly staffed to deal with that emergency. Take notes on that.
spokesperson for Metro Police says by the time Patton called, officers were already at the Covenant School. It's important to note this former teammate only knew Patton as a kid. They did not know each other as adults.
Take notes on that. So that's why I want to clarify. I wanted to, exonerate Ariana Patton from any of this because she did all she could. She was not really like in contact with her when they were adults, so she knew her as a kid. So this let me know that this person, this individual, Audrey Hale, was really lonely because, as I mentioned before, when I read that message for y'all, it said, I only want to let you know because you're the most beautiful person I know all my life. But Shorty said, Shorty, I haven't talked to you since we've been adults, and she was 28, so that's like 8 to 10 years, you know what I'm saying? So Shorty was real lonely, you feel me? And just confused. And let me tell you something, like, that was just selfish, Audrey, right there, because now you put all this trauma and pain on someone you thought was so beautiful for no reason at all. Like, what good did you do in doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make her value you more as a person after that. You just cause her more stress and turmoil for no reason at all. She minding her business, living her life, and you want attention for your pain and suffering and all that. And that's not the right way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Also, when it comes to friends, y'all, you know what I'm saying? As you get older, your friends in your circle normally get smaller. You know what I'm saying? So, to find real friends or whatever, it's hard in general. But, you know what I'm saying? Try to find, try to be there for your friends, too. You can't always expect your friends to want to deal with your emotions and your stress and if you're doing that all the time, so you have to find energy and spirit in yourself to uplift others to make them want to be around you as well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just a real tragic incident. It's just stupid. As I mentioned before, just had to give y'all an update on the vibes, and we are definitely, you know what I'm saying, letting Ariana Patton know, like, we know you had nothing to do with that, and you did all that you could, you know what I'm saying, and it's not your fault, shorty, you know what I'm saying, but shit is real out here, shit is disgusting, you hear me? So we're going to take notes on that, and we're going to move along to the next story. Just had to update you on the vibes from yesterday real quick. One moment, y'all. Let me just check on the chat. Shout out to gang tuning in with your boy. Tune in. Just updated y'all on that Nashville shooting that occurred 2 days ago, but we got more stories for the gang. You feel me? That was just one of them. All right, next story at hand. Let me pull up the screen for y'all so we can get situated. All right, tune in. Take Notes TV, 19,000 plus subscribers. If you're just tuning in, we're going to talk about Nori right now, speaking on the word slime, which he claims he was the first one to make the word hot, and he's disgusted with the way the youth are using it for gang-related slang. So we're going to speak on this, and we're going to play this clip, and then I'm going to recap.
This is fucked up about slang. People use that as a gang terminology.
Right.
They say you slime, then you affiliated with a certain gang. You niggas.
Hey, drop down in the chat right now, yo. Y'all know about the slime vibes, you know what I'm saying? YSL, a lot of stuff. Drop down in the chat right now, you know what I'm saying, if you know people who drop slime.
This is bozos. And I'm going to say this because I'm the person that I did not invent the word slime. I did not invent the word slime, but I made it famous. And it was always used to just be slime. You slime.
Drop down in the comments, yo. I need all my OGs to let me know if back in the day, Nori made the word slime hot back in the day. Let me know.
You missed your flight. You slime. And it was also kind of to replace the word nigga. So it was kind of like positive.
I like that.
It was kind of, it created to be positive. And now the way they use it, I'm so disgusted. I've recently just seen like 2 young dudes, and they just like, yo, slime. And then I've watched them, and I literally wanted to shoot them both. If I was still in that era, I really wanted to be like, why would you? And this is something that I'm a part of. It's something that I brung to the game.
You know what I'm saying? So that's Nori's vibes right there on the word slime. He's saying he made the word hot. And then, dudes took that and used it for some gang shit, and that was never his intention. Drop down in the comments if you believe Nori on that vibe. If you feel like Nori created the word, more for positivity instead of how it's being used now. And I'm gonna speak on that and recap on that real quick. My vibe on the whole situation, real quick, is like this. It's like, what I'm saying, like, yo, in our culture, we take words, you know what I'm saying, and we flip them. We do what we do with them, you know what I'm saying, and sometimes we put it out there for good energy, and somebody else will take the word and flip it and use it for something else, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't necessarily mean that they got the vibe from you, you know what I'm saying? It's just a similar word. It could have just been a similar word that y'all both been using, but you know what I'm saying? We take the words, as part of the culture, is jacking the lingo and finessing it and using it for our vibe. We do it with everything. And then you got different parts of the country, different people use different shit for it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into politics. I don't know where slime came from with the blood ties. If anybody can educate me, go ahead and drop down in the comment. Let me know how slime, came into this gang culture. I'll get y'all some research eventually on it, but I'm not trying to dive too deep into the gang politics. But I just want to let you know, like, how sometimes, the older generation gets frustrated with the new generation because, like, stuff that they intended and want to breed into the culture, is being used for evil and some negativity. And I agree to a certain extent, like, what I'm saying, like, this drill and smoking on Op Pack and this whole vibe is just different. It's like, what I'm saying, like, it's not even necessarily quality music half the time. So to some extent, I agree with Nori. Take Notes TV, drop down in the comments right now. Let me know the vibes of Nori. We pushing, we moving along, like how we doing. Get the t-shirts, TNT gang. If you down with the gang, get the t-shirts. You hear me? Shout out my boy AC Printers. You know what I'm saying? Holding your boy down, keeping them real right. All right, we moving along, man. This next story that I'm speaking about, it's kind of hot. It's about the infamous, what I'm saying, former Death Row CEO Suge Knight is set to release a biopic series reportedly in the works with Stars Network, the same network that does BMF, Power, Force, Power Book Ghost, and all that. MP Valley will be laid out similar to the BMF series from what is being reported. However, I do not think 50 is behind this, so I want to clarify this. However, this is according to TMZ. Suge Knight and his brother Brian Brown are gearing up to film a biopic series about the embattled former Death Row CEO's rise and fall. The series will reportedly start filming this summer and will be shot similarly to the hit series BMF, as it will show Suge's younger years and how he got into the music industry. Sources with direct knowledge of the project told TMZ that Suge has been very involved with selecting actors and directors. When it comes to Tupac, Suge is reportedly looking for an actor who can capture his full likeness, from his looks to his style. One moment. Oh my God. Stupid advertisements. Suge is serving a 28-year sentence for the killing of Terry Carter in 2015, and in 2021, Knight struck a deal with producer Steve Whitney and TSW Films to sign over his life rights. He spoke about the deal with Deadline, stating, "Over the last 30 years, there has been so much to talk about Compton, me, the inner cities, and Death Row. A lot of talk. Even when it comes to making my movie, there has been so many imposters saying they have my rights or they got the deal. That was and is all talk." He added, "I jumped off the porch in my neighborhood at a young age, but never forgot where I came from. Most people try to ride for the hills. I made it and tried to bring as many people to the hills with me, and felt that I was successful at it." So that's coming from Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It could be I think it's like, 50-50. This could either go real well, you know what I'm saying, or this could go south, you know what I'm saying. I do not believe 50 is involved with this. I don't even know where 50's relationship with Suge stands now. I know they were never really cool. 50's not with Stars no more. This might be Stars power play. That's what I'm saying. This could go good. This could go bad. You know what I'm saying? Courtney and 50 not behind it. More so 50 not behind it. This is coming from Suge's perspective. However, Suge is in jail, so he has limited capacity, I feel, to control, you know what I'm saying, and how these things are going to go. So we just got to stay tuned. They say they're going to start filming in the summer, so we'll be on the lookout for that. And I will definitely give you the vibes on that. And real quick, I just want to shout out that Wu-Tang and American Saga series. I saw that episode last night. It was great. You know what I'm saying? Just want to shout out the series. That's a good series for the culture y'all need to tune into. We're gonna get to this next story at hand. I need everybody to tune in. Hit the chat. Hit the chat if you fessing up the gang today, man. It's Thirsty Thursdays. You know how we do, man. We don't lack, and we got 2 more stories for the gang. I'm reporting live and direct the way I do, updating y'all, giving y'all a message, and telling y'all all the important stuff about the culture y'all need to know. So y'all gotta stay tuned. And the giveaways coming too, man. Y'all know I give out the breach too, man. Broke boys in the building, but we still giving y'all a little bit of change, you know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to tune in. Giveaway coming probably next week. Y'all gotta hit the chat, start giving me the vibes, and I'll let you know. All right, man, we're moving on to this next story, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I chose this story is for 2 reasons, you know what I'm saying? First of all, the story we're talking about, Amarion opening up about his relationship with April Jones after meeting Tay Diggs for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Co-parenting is just a #1 topic, you know, across the country. It affects me. It affects everybody in the culture, in our community who are not married and go through these circumstances. You know what I'm saying? If somebody who's a prime example how to carry yourself and handle yourself is Omarion. Shout out Omarion. And we're going to get to that in a second. I'm going to tell you about his encounter with Tay Diggs. But the reason I chose this, you know what I'm saying, go to my page, you know what I'm saying, in my short section I had did. This is when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. I did a short on Tay Diggs and April Jones. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of views. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes back full circle. And that's all I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Here it is right here. Y'all tune in. 33K views right there. You know what I'm saying? Not going to play the clip, but we're going to speak about Omarion right now when he met Tay Diggs for the first time and just showing y'all how to carry it like a G.
You know,
You can only pray that you get along with that significant other too. You know,
Yeah.
I think Tay is a cool guy.
Yeah.
Tay Diggs.
Yeah.
Did y'all know each other prior to him and April?
no, but I just met him for the first time, and he seems like a cool dude. You know what I mean? And he has kids of his own, so you know, and he's an older man, so you know, I only expect good things from him.
How did that meeting go?
It was cool. We met at my son's what they call when they have it's like a class project. I forget what they call it, but it was a class project, and he came through, and yeah, it was cool. Nice to meet you. It's all good. Yep. Your kids are wonderful. You already know that. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's all good, man. Enjoy yourself.
Shout out Omarion, man. Just handling it like a real player right there. You know what I'm saying? Real player like vibes from Omarion right there. Drop down in the comments if you salute Omarion. Salute Omarion for that. Let me tell you about co-parenting. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit, especially from Omarion's perspective. This is why this could be a prime example. Like Omarion's baby mother, April Jones. You know what I'm saying? I think she's a beautiful woman. I don't got nothing bad. I don't want to say nothing bad about her. You know what I'm saying? As a mother of his child. But she has violated him, you know what I'm saying? And more so, the biggest violation would be the Fizz shit, man. You know, dating the band member, you know what I'm saying? That was foul, you know what I'm saying? And Fizz, that was some real F-boy, lame type vibe from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're better than that, brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, you try to act like y'all weren't really friends, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all were down, like, equivalent to Larsa Pippen dating Michael Jordan's son. It's just lame, you know what I'm saying? It's real weak. But it's even weaker from Lil Fizz to do that, you know what I'm saying? So you cause friction in the band while they're doing the reunion tour, messing up the business, have Fizz bring you to the show. This is all on Love and Hip Hop, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Cause tension from there, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing about Omari, he's a human, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that he don't have emotions, it's not that this don't affect him, but he carries himself, you know what I'm saying, unbothered, and I like that, you know what I'm saying? And he just keeps his head pushing, you know what I'm saying, resolves shit probably behind closed doors, if anything. But more so, you know, he tolerates what he can and controls what he can and just tries to do the best to be a father to his kids. And, you know, men, we need to pay attention to, especially black men out here, our baby mothers, you know, and black women too, your baby father, they're going to violate, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's hard to take the high road, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, some things we have to brush off. We can't always crash out, you know, to make matters worse. So I thought this was a good example for the culture. So I brought it up. Shout out to Marion, you know what I'm saying, handling his business. Shout out to Tay Diggs too, you know, just, you know, handling his business too, you know, just being a stand-up dude in a scenario, not causing no drama, no smoke. with Omarion and trying to coexist and keep everybody happy. So, we can live and learn from vibes like this. We need more vibes like this because the brothers going through this every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not excluded. I'm trying to tell y'all. So keep the vibes moving. You hear me? All right, man. We're going to get to this last story. I just need 2 seconds for the gang. You know what I'm saying? To get right with me. Hit that chat. Take Notes TV. I just covered so much stuff today. Updated y'all on the Nashville shooting. Gave y'all the vibes from Nori on the word slime and how he does not appreciate it being used by the culture today. Also spoke about Omarion in his co-parenting situation with Tay Diggs and April Jones. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all getting a lot of vibes today, man. You know what I'm saying? On this thirsty Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So, the last story, the reason why y'all here, you know what I'm saying, is Tory Lanez gonna come home? That's what we're trying to figure out. As y'all know, he's been convicted of, the shooting of Meg Thee Stallion that took place a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? They got him locked up in the dog pound right now. But, however, TMZ reports that Tory Lanez's legal team has taken the first step in seeking to overturn his conviction after filing an appeal citing, among other things, the prosecution's use of evidence to misrepresent his character. Tory's famed lawyer, Jose Baez, says the prosecution submitted a photo of the Toronto native highlighting a tattoo of a gun on his chest, while the prosecutor said it was merely for identification purposes. Baez claims the prosecution attempted to use the photo to infer a certain type of fondness the singer-rapper has for guns. Baez also is calling foul on the use of the 80-minute interview with Megan's former friend Kelsey Harris, who later recanted much of what she said during the interview, in addition to allowing statements made by Megan to the police following the shooting, claiming Tory told her, "Please don't say anything because I'm on probation." If the conviction is upheld, Tory could face up to 22 years in prison for 3 felony firearm violations. He's scheduled to be sentenced in April. All right, so you know what I'm saying? He's filing the appeal. He's saying like there was a lot of food evidence in the case. And just to be real with you, you know what I'm saying? The case was real suspect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie to y'all. It was. There was a lot of weird stuff going on in that case. It was definitely could have been a mistrial a couple of times, whether Tory is guilty or not. They didn't that case was just like a real fiasco. There probably is grounds for an appeal. Will it go through or not? Appeals are really hard to go through, but he got the team and the lawyer to do it. So anything's possible. I do think something probably will come out of this appeal, maybe help reduce the sentence. You know what I'm saying? He's facing 22. So y'all drop down in the comments and give me the vibes on that. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all screaming free Tory? Do you think this appeal is gonna work? Are y'all siding with Meg Thee Stallion on this and you want him locked up for good? Let me know, man. I'm trying to pick up all the vibes, man. I really appreciate y'all tuning in with the gang today. We covered a lot of stories, you know what I'm saying? Before I wrap up, I got to keep y'all updated with my latest poll, which was a great one for the culture. You feel me? Go to my community tab as I'm showing y'all now and update this poll because it's real close. If you could bring back one of these fallen legends, who would it be? And I put Pop Smoke, King Von, Young Dolph, and Take Off the Rocket. RIP all 4 of these fallen legends, man. Y'all deeply missed. But in the lead right now, and it's crazy because yesterday Takeoff was in the lead when I reported, but right now it's the flip of Dolph in the lead, you know what I'm saying, at 30%. And tied for second, we got the Rocket and Pop Smoke tied for second, and we got that legend Von barely coming in last. You know what I'm saying? It's real tight. It's real close. It's probably my best poll I've done in a minute. So far, 309 votes. Shout out the gang. Shout out the gang for voting. You know what I'm saying? We here. Like, y'all think I'm playing. We here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be tapped in. Y'all be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Keep fessing me up. You know what I'm saying? I just need the love to keep coming, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. Keep rocking with your boy. But yeah, if you don't like the results of this poll, you already know you got to go vote. Fess me up. Let me know the vibes. People have been commenting. Drop down in these comments too. Give me the comments. Hit that like button. I need all the support I can get, man. All I'm asking for is love. We got too much hate out here. I need to show some love. You feel me? And that's how we jacking this shit. But for now, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to let y'all go about y'all day. If any other stories of importance come up, you already know I'm going to give you the vibes. Quick, fast, in a hurry. But for now, it's Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over, and we out.